Hello and welcome to the DebtCircle Sundown Brief. I'm Leela and here's everything moving in India's debt markets Wednesday, July 1st, 2026. Let's start with the top 5 highest yield listed corporate bonds sourced from NSE. First, Topaz 04 2026 with a yield of 19.51% and a trade value of 10 lakh rupees. Next, Unifins Capital India Limited with a yield of 18.00% and a trade value of 41.70 lakh rupees. Also from Unifins Capital India Limited, a second bond with a yield of 17.50% and a trade value of 8 lakh rupees. Next, Monedo Financial Services Private Limited with a yield of 17.00% and a trade value of 44 lakh rupees. And finally, Akara Capital Advisors Private Limited with a yield of 15.90% and a trade value of 150 lakh rupees. Now let's move to the top 5 highest yield unlisted corporate bonds also sourced from NSE. First, Branch International Financial Services Private Limited with a yield of 16.25% and a trade value of 50 lakh rupees. Next, FDPL Finance Private Limited with a yield of 16.00% and a trade value of 16 lakh rupees. Next, M-Pocket Financial Services Private Limited with a yield of 14.80% and a trade value of 20 lakh rupees. Also from M-Pocket Financial Services Private Limited, a second bond with a yield of 14.80% and a trade value of 80 lakh rupees. And finally, Vadraj Cement Limited with a yield of 14.68% and a trade value of 300 lakh rupees. Moving on to mutual fund debt transactions in rupees crore sourced from SEBI. Gross purchases stood at 22,390.4 crore rupees. Gross sales stood at 23,772.6 crore rupees. Net investment stood at negative 1,382.2 crore rupees. Net investment for August month to date stood at negative 86,196.4 crore rupees. Now let's look at FPI debt market investment in rupees crore sourced from NSDL. Under FPI investments general limit, gross purchases were 1,755.45 crore rupees. Under VRR, gross purchases were 307.45 crore rupees. Under FAR, gross purchases were 4,834.59 crore rupees. Under general limit, gross sales were 477.03 crore rupees. Under VRR, gross sales were 669.24 crore rupees. Under FAR, gross sales were 3,411.94 crore rupees. Under general limit, net investment was 1,278.42 crore rupees. Under VRR, net investment was negative 361.79 crore rupees. Under FAR, net investment was 1,422.65 crore rupees. Net investment for July, month to date, under general limit was 1,278.42 crore rupees. Under VRR, negative 361.79 crore rupees. And under FAR, 1,422.65 crore rupees. Net investment for 2026, calendar year to date, under general limit was 28,503 crore rupees, under VRR negative 68 crore rupees, and under FAR 37,688 crore rupees. Next, money market rates as of July 1st, 2026, 7:21 p.m. sourced from CCIL India. Call rate, weighted average rate was 5.28%. T-repo rate was 5.22%. Basket repo rate was 5.26%, special repo rate was 5.15%. Now, government bond yields as of July 1st, 2026, 6:02 p.m., sourced from investing.com. The 1-year tenor yield was 5.73%, the 3-year tenor yield was 6.19%, the 5-year tenor yield was 6.43%, the 7-year tenor yield was 6.63%, the 9-year tenor yield was 6.77%, the 10-year tenor yield was 6.76%, The 15-year tenor yield was 6.96%. The 30-year tenor yield was 7.31%. Next, T-bill yield and auction cutoff, sourced from CCIL. The 91-day tenor bucket had a YTM of 5.25%. The 182-day tenor bucket had a YTM of 5.47%. The 364-day tenor bucket had a YTM of 5.66%. Moving to liquidity indicators sourced from CCIL. Net liquidity injected was negative 1,98,985 crore rupees. SDF stood at 2,76,671 crore rupees. MSF stood at 8,273 crore rupees. Now, MIBOR OIS rates sourced from CCIL. The 1-year tenor weighted average rate was 5.77%. The 2-year tenor weighted average rate was 5.93%. The 3-year tenor weighted average rate was 6.02%. The 5-year tenor weighted average rate was 6.20%. Next, modified MIFOR rates sourced from CCIL. The 2-year tenor rate was 6.79%. The 3-year tenor rate was 6.79%. The 4-year tenor rate was 6.89%. The 5-year tenor rate was 7.00%. Now let's look at currency rates. As of July 1st, 2026, 6:02 p.m., sourced from good returns. USD to INR was 95.15 rupees, up from the previous 94.66 rupees. EUR to INR was 108.34 rupees, up from the previous 107.83 rupees. GBP to INR was 126.00 rupees, up from the previous 125.17 rupees. JPY to INR was 0.59 rupees, up from the previous 0.58 rupees. CNY to INR was 13.94 rupees, up from the previous 13.92 rupees. Next, commodities and indices. As of July 1st, 2026, 6:02 p.m., sourced from good returns. Gold, per gram, 24 carat, 99.9% purity, was 14,078 rupees, down from the previous 14,204 rupees. Silver, per 10 grams, was 2,400 rupees, up from the previous 2,350 rupees. Crude oil was $72.04, down from the previous $74.49. Sensex closed at 76,922.64, up from the previous 76,478.67. Nifty closed at 24,005.85, up from the previous 23,865.75. And finally, let's cover India's primary issuance of corporate bonds, sourced from NSDL. Hero FinCorp Limited issued 50 crore rupees with a tenure of 25 months. Coupon was not disclosed. Credit ratings were AA+ from CRISIL Ratings Limited and AA+ from ICRA Limited. Neogrowth Credit Private Limited issued 45 crore rupees with a tenure of 30 months at a coupon of 12.15%. Credit rating was BBB from ICRA Limited. Tata Industries Limited issued 100 crore rupees with a tenure of 37 months at a coupon of 9.00%. Credit ratings were AAA from CARE Ratings Limited and AAA from CRISIL Ratings Limited. Lodha Developers Limited issued 300 crore rupees with a tenure of 44 months. Coupon was not disclosed. Credit rating was AA from CRISIL Ratings Limited. Sundaram Finance Limited issued 750 crore rupees with a tenure of 26 months at a coupon of 7.75%. Credit rating was not disclosed. MAS Financial Services Limited issued 150 crore rupees with a tenure of 49 months. Coupon was not disclosed. Credit rating was AA from Acuity Ratings and Research Limited. Muthoot Capital Services Limited issued 150 crore rupees with a tenure of 25 months at a coupon of 9.25%. Credit rating was AA- from CRISIL Ratings Limited. Avance Financial Services Limited issued 100 crore rupees with a tenure of 31 months at a coupon of 8.90%. Credit rating was AA from India Rating and Research Private Limited. Best Capital Services Limited issued 42 crore rupees with a tenure ranging from 16 to 37 months across multiple tranches, at coupons ranging from 12.00% to 12.75%. Credit rating was BBB from Infomerics Valuation and Rating Private Limited. REC Limited issued 5,495 crore rupees with a tenure ranging from 25 to 61 months across multiple tranches, at coupons ranging from 7.17% to 7.46%. Credit ratings were AAA from Care Ratings Limited, AAA from CRISIL Ratings Limited, AAA from ICRA Limited, and AAA from India Rating and Research Private Limited. That's your DebtCircle Sundown brief for Wednesday, July 1st, 2026. I'm Leela. Thank you for watching and see you in the next update.